how the progress is quite noticeable, at least when you're here. I think the next step is going to be to take it to the course, because it's quite obvious that you know what to do now. We're at the point where we last time, or a couple of lessons ago, we hit on this little fanning action, to keep your club on a plane. Remember, the secret for you has always been that we want to keep the club on a little better plane. It gets a little bit too steep. And I'll move that back because I had the camera moving here a little bit. So I'm trying to eliminate getting ahead of it and bringing it down that high. I'd like to bring it down lower. And we're going to keep working on that. But what you are doing so much better is hitting down through the ball. Your scoop tendencies, your up tendencies that were with you for so long are finally disappearing. This is a good strike down, and you're beginning to see the turn through. Club back in a great position. You see your club going much more to the left as you come through and not swinging out this way. That's the good stuff. That's what we're trying to get into your swing. So I would keep this fanning action that we're doing, because it does two things. It flattens the plane a bit, opens the face a little bit, and enables you to stay in the shot. If you get the face closed and the club too vertical, that's when you're going to bail out of the shot. But if you notice here, I think you can see it clearly here. You're keeping your posture better than really ever. Contact is solid, plenty of loft on the club. Look at the movement of the club as your body turns this way. That's what the club should do, right? After impact, the club's on an arc in this direction because your body's turning in that direction. So you always want to have the navel, belly button, facing the butt of the club. And you're getting closer to doing that here. Turning through the ball, not popping up out of the ball. And the reason for not popping up out of the ball is because the club is on a much better plane. Yeah. Keep the left arm on the chest. Feel the fan, the pronation. Come down nice and low and keep the body moving to the left. As much as your foot will allow you, you have to get through to the left side. And it looks good. Looks very, very good. It's just a matter of now, I think you're getting the confidence to take this out to the course, because there's no way in hell you should be an 18 or 19 with what I'm saying here on a lesson tee. So you keep doing it, keep the practice that you're doing and the progress that you're making, and we can get under 15 in no time. Always gotta, but as I said yesterday, the bad habits are never very far away. They're always right on the shoulder, reminding you that they're there. That's too steep of a takedown there. So I like to have you always coming down lower. We're talking about palming the basketball. We're talking about skipping the stone across the pond, pitcher throwing sidearm. All those images that get you down lower enables you to stay in your stance and not get too vertical with it. But what I'm impressed about is the seeing the backside, the knees a lot more visible. The one knee, as you noted, a lot more visible, and you're getting the club back very close to the position you want. And again, I like the exit, because when you exit, the club's going to the left, and that proves that the body's turning. And that's why you're picking up more shots, because you're letting the head roll with it. It's still down a little bit long, but I like the fact that I want you finishing lower. Finishing as low as you can over here. Just keep thinking that the club's coming out of your arms or coming out of your ribs, so that you're turning through that way, okay? So good job, keep up the good work, and you'll be on your way. See you next week.